Week 15. I'm here. We're back. Big super card weekend. Nashville, we had New Orleans versus Austin. Austin came away the victor. Then we went out to New York to finish up what we started with Cleveland versus Toronto. Cleveland took home that W. Big fun. Shout out everybody who came out. All four of those cities. It's fun hanging out with you guys all week and getting to know everybody. But this is week 15. We got 20 weeks left in this 35-week season. Season 4 here, the RBL. Met a lot of fans out in New York City, a lot of German fans. I didn't know our fans were so international. I mean, they love this podcast. Look what this podcast has become. They're a lot of fun. A lot of Germans. I think they like our dictator style, because I know we do. A lot of movement on the countdown this week. A lot of fun faces. A familiar face. This is foreshadowing. Gets the number one spot this week. And you're going to love when you see who it is. Welcome back. Just a little bit of foreshadowing. All right, let's just get into it, man, because not that I'm tired, but I have a special guest here that I'm excited about from 1-900 America.
Hey.
That drops here, like every Monday-ish?
Every other Monday live on the Roast Battle channel, you can watch 1-900 America.
Yes, that's Cody Gidley. He is also the RBL LA director. He's our guy. He's our friend. And he used to produce this podcast right here in his kitchen.
If you watched the beginning of RBL Live, you saw a lot of my work in the
RBL Weekly, that was you. Yeah, we saw a lot of your work in your kitchen.
In my
pitching
house.
In the kitchen. Yes. Thank you so much, man. But yeah, people are loving the podcast. A lot of good stuff. Clips are doing well. Podcast is doing well. Things are going well here with some of our alternative shows we have here with Cody Gidley on 1-900 America. Off screen, now on screen chanting on the Haters podcast.
Haters. Yo, new episode just dropped yesterday with the one and only Liz Miley.
Ooh, Liz Miley. Yeah, check out her YouTube special, which is on YouTube, everybody. This platform we're on right now, live. I'm Brian MF Moses. That's Cody. He's our guest today. People like the way you break things down, your analytical style, your structure breakdowns. The theme of this episode is going to be research. I know that some of our battlers don't like to do research, but I feel like this in particular, this episode, you're going to be like, oh, okay, I see why when you research your opponent, it makes more sense. It's like doing a scouting report or game film. You'll know their weaknesses. You can find some weaknesses that they may not even know. So do your scouting, doing your reconnaissance and your due diligence on your opponent can give you a plethora of material. And oh my gosh, there go punchlines, there go setups, there go a lot of things. And I think this example of this episode and the example of it, I think this one's going to go far. So let's get into it, man. Number 7 just hung out with these cats, actually, out in Cleveland. Pope. Shout out Pope, man. Congratulations. You're in your 20s or whatever, and the Knicks won. I mean, how do you even care about this, Pope? But Pope was fun on Sunday, man. He doesn't drink, but since the Knicks won, it feels like he won the championship. So my man's drinking. So he was fucked up, and my God, he was the most charismatic and smooth and had just like hard punchlines. I mean, he does this nonchalant thing. And listen, I don't know if this is inside baseball at all, but like, I think everybody knows this about Pope, but like he does this nonchalant thing, like he doesn't prepare, like, I'm just coming up with this shit. My man is always behind the scenes so I can write and killer punchlines. He's a maniac. But he was hosting this episode out there. Number 7, it's Jared Bailey from New York City, so New York gets some points. Fuck you, New York. And our hero, Dave Herron. Cleveland, let's roast.
Woo! All right. Keep it going for ZZ Top Heavy over here. Yeah. That's a large fella right there. You look like someone who mixed Jelly Roll with Rick Rubin. Or if Kirby ate George R.R. Martin. One of those things.
Thank you, Pete Davidson's third stunt double. Jared's ancestors earned the last name Bailey because they're all Irish cream lickers.
The last name Heron translates to descendant of the feared one. The only people that fear Dave are McDonald's fry cooks. But keep it going for the boulders. Sisyphus had to push up that hill every day. Yeah.
You caught Sisyphus in college. Jared claims his ethnicity is white and Irish, to which ICE agents reply, Ireland and Mexico? You look like Beavis if he were a cholo, or the great Cholio.
I'm like Beavis if he did fentanyl. Dave has bigger boobs than Christy Nome's husband. Some voluptuous jugs. I'm just really glad those astronauts came home safe from slingshotting around Dave.
You look like you go to the park to pick up games of hack and sack.
I'm undefeated.
Jared sells toilets for a living, and I destroy them. People trust buying a toilet from Jared when they look into his sunken butthole eyes. You look like that TikTok kid said, computer, put Steve Buscemi's eyes on Eric Andre's body and make him super gay and horny.
That's exactly how it was made. Dave was raised Catholic. He never got molested. His priest would just repeatedly tell him that gluttony is a sin. Dave grew up super close to Jesus. They actually used his body to seal his tomb.
I wouldn't have let him out. Speaking of which, growing up, Jared's family attended church religiously. Ayo. He never got molested, though, because it turns out priests get soft when you confess to sniffing your sister's panties.
No, they don't. Let's see. Dave is like the Kobe Bryant of Cleveland roast battle because he, too, would cause a helicopter crash.
You're welcome to come with me. Jared worked at a grilled cheese restaurant. They paid him to sniff out cheese wedges at the end of elaborate mazes. You're going to be the first rodent in New York City to get hantavirus. That's fun, y'all.
Reference heavy. So is Heron. Dave Heron. Jared Bailey from New York City. That was Cleveland coming in at number 7. Cleveland gets 1, 2, 3, 4 points for that, my brother. What do you think about that?
This was incredible.
You like this
impressed.
one?
I really do. I like this one. This is a classic battle to me. You have back and forth. You have rebuttals. They were riffing. They were yes-anding. They each made fun of themselves as well as the opponent. This was great. This was fantastic. Great cadence, everything. I love this battle.
What is that thing in the corner, that painting? It looks like a snail or a vagina. And I know people are going to be like, what kind of vagina is Moses looking at? I mean, like, this looks like the top of a vagina, and then it like goes all the way, like, like the...
I think it's a cupcake.
Is it?
Or it looks like a tater tot dipped in mayo.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet Heron drew that?
Heron dreamt that. Dave is our hero, not because he's shaped like the sandwich, but he's just really good at this, and he's so fun. Like, I feel like Dave could have been some kind of rapper. I think, who was it? Mike Eaton had like a good joke. I don't know if it was about Dave, but it was about somebody who said like, you look like, what is his name? Dave Blunson Whiteface or something like that. It might have been about Dave Heron, but he does kind of look like that. So shout out Mike Eaton for that one. But Dave Heron is always fun. I just think that this one had a lot of weird references. So I think we learned this in New York on Sunday. That battle will be coming out in a few weeks here on the network on Thursdays when we drop those things. You got to play your set like it's a story, right? You want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 if you're Scotland. 5 jokes if you're anywhere else. We like to do 3 because they like to keep it compact, because if you go to 5, you can kind of see sometimes how it can get a little boring. So if you can knock out 3, you can knock out hopefully 5 in the future when you become a little more experienced. But you are doing a screenplay, right? You're going to want a cold open for the most part. You're going to want a nice, no filler, but you're going to want like to be able to set up something later, And I think if you're just doing a bunch of short vignettes, kind of like Jared was doing, where he's just the boulder Sisyphus up the hill, and then I guess compounding that with the Dave so big as people orbit around him kind of a thing, and using the reference of the astronauts and the slingshot. If you don't really pay attention to the news, you're not really gonna know what Jared's talking about, right?
Yeah.
And Dave is, like we were saying before this, like if you're trying to build a battler, usually the best demographic is women. Women are really good at just being catty to each other for the most part. If I'm going to be stereotypical, ladies, sorry, I know if you hate that. But and then after that, aesthetically, it's big people. Big people always play well when it comes to comedy, any genre of it, right? Roast battle, maybe not podcasting. Sorry, Alex Jones. And then you got improv and sketch, and those are all. Look at Chris Farley.
Yep.
So much fun. Anytime you see a big dude, it's always like you're happy to see them,
and they're used to it. They've
Yeah.
heard it all before. You're not really going to tell them something they haven't heard since they were growing up.
Yeah. So, and I feel like everything Jared was even saying, because Jared's style is very like, he's just kind of throwing things away, just like, this guy looks like this and looks like this. Like, because Jared is such a great writer, he's just like, let's see if the crowd gets these references. And because I know that the comics will, right? I feel like he's playing to the back of the room more than he's maybe playing to the audience sometimes, especially with this battle in particular. And Dave is just like trying to make it a good dance. I felt like the whole time he was trying to make it a good dance, and then just kind of like nailed Jared a couple times. The toilets thing was good, and that's what I mean about research.
So good. Oh my God, that was so great.
Had to learn what
So
he does for a
great.
living, right? Like we do in crowd work and stand-up, and then nailed it with a hard punchline. Good setup. Boom. This is what this guy does. This is what I do to those things.
So great. Perfect.
Yeah, so that's number 7 in Cleveland. And shout out Pope, shout out Dave Herron. Jared's always fun to hang out with. Jared lives in New York, but I think he's from Cleveland. I don't know, Jared. I barely know anything about you, but you're very funny, brother. So yeah, 4 points for Cleveland. Let's go to number 6. I know Dan Wicks is gonna love this, but yeah, New York got some points with Jared Bailey. Now they're about to get some points with Justin Kupo and Divya Gunasekaran. Welcome back, Divya. Always good to see you. Let's go to New York.
All right, everyone, give it up for the Marty Supreme of hot dog eating contests. No, he's not Marty Supreme, but Justin actually was in one battle after another. Yeah, first with heart disease, then diabetes, apnea.
Thank you. This battle's fun. It's like a casting call for a J.D. Vance biopic. Divya, would you look at us? You, an Ivy League graduate from a family of doctors who spends their time volunteering, and me, an overweight college dropout from Florida who actually has to work for a living. And tonight on this stage, we stand here as equals. Tonight, all your accomplishments are my accomplishments. I hope your parents are proud, because mine sure are.
Wow, that joke was sobering. No, you might recognize Justin from his biker gang, the Hell's Angel food cakes. Yeah, instead of Harleys, they just ride up souped-up mobility scooters. Their biker bar is just chocolate emporium.
Thank you, Curry Bradshaw. Divya looks like if you scribble on a penny with a Sharpie. Divya has the face of a refugee and the voice of a suburban white woman. Her voice wants her face to go back to wherever the hell it came from.
All right, keep it going for Jesus if his Last Supper was the 12 disciples. As you can tell, Justin's pretty depressed, but honestly, it's hard to keep your chin up when there's 5 of them. But yeah, it was actually traumatic because the last time Justin tried to hang himself, his family beat him with sticks to get the candy out.
At least my family wants to spend time with me.
No, they do not.
Okay. I'm glad Divya could take a break from telling her cats how much men suck to be here. Divya went to Dartmouth. What, couldn't get into Harvard? Oh, God. That's it.
I couldn't. All right, Justin, if you're here, who's making scrapbooks of empty candy wrappers? No, I'm excited for Justin's funeral. It's just going to be a strongman competition to see who can carry the casket.
Oh no, the only girl who worked in the tech industry and didn't get harassed thinks I'm ugly. Divya got her degree in computer science, and I'm glad that a few lines of code could replace her life's work so easily, so she could be here tonight. Dartmouth actually started out as a place where white people trained Indians to be missionaries, which makes sense because Divya is an Indian that wants to be a white person and only does it missionary. That was long. Milk that one.
Justin's actually pretty known around town. Yeah, he's known as a sure bet for anyone selling chocolate on the subway. What's happened?
These jokes are way too honest. I feel like everybody's like...
I think they just feel like sad for your life. No, Justin usually flies under the radar. Like literally, he's so heavy the planes can't get altitude. Doesn't Justin look like he'd be the first to suggest eating people after the plane lands safely? It's like, are you sure? It's a long walk to baggage claim.
Davey, I would like to thank you for making me never feel safe on a plane. That's jeez. I'm glad Divya could take a break from waxing her lower back to be here. Divya volunteers at animal shelters because she's most comfortable around other dogs. No, I'm kidding. She's very handsome. She has the nose of a young Michael Jackson and the hair of an old Michael Jackson. She looks like Squidward, but the only thing in her bikini bottoms is too much bush.
Number 6, Divya Gunasakaran, back on the countdown. Justin Kupo. I feel like we see Justin every once in a while. Always fun. Guy from Philly, now out in New York. Dan Wicks and New York get 7 points because in the last battle, they split some points with Cleveland, who got 4. So now, 7 more points for New York. All right. The research. Let's get back into the research. By the way, back-to-back Jesus references. I feel like it's always some weird thing in the zeitgeist around like every month that we have a battle, or like, you're always going to hear like something back-to-back. You're like, how did that even happen? It's just always happens here in Roast Battle. Back-to-back Jesus stuff. Good research by Justin Kupo. The punchlines weren't as hard, but I felt like they hurt Divya as a person. Because it almost felt like he went to hit like her mother and father and just like, well, this is how we feel about her.
Yeah.
She could have done these things, right? So I feel like that's like a good clean roast. If you're like a family member, you're like, oh, he got her, right?
Yeah.
But like you're there, you're like, hey man, like call him a pedophile more, or something.
He was going straight for her confidence.
Mm-hmm.
She started so strong. She's such a great like speaker. She has a great voice. He went right for the confidence.
Oh,
and
yeah.
tried to break her down.
Yeah, especially with like you're educated, but look what you're at right now. It's like
I love the Dartmouth reference too. They're like, oh, what was Harvard not on the table?
Oh,
couldn't get into Harvard.
Such a great dad, uncle. I mean, like, mom joke, just like, oh, she couldn't get into Harvard, like, her brother or her sister, and she's
perfectly
like,
silly too. It was great.
And that's another thing too. It's like, I feel like with Divya's style, Gunasakaran style, it's very make fun of. She's not really trying to hurt you too much. She's not going. She can get to the essence of some person. I mean, clearly you guys saw that with like the towards the end of the battle there. She had some more essency and more like a little deeper things. But then she ends it with something silly, right, to take the edge off a little bit, because we are still doing a roast, and I think her style is very DeHerm's whole thing is making fun of you, right? He doesn't really want to know anything about you. I'm just gonna look at you aesthetically and kind of figure some things out about you, And I think Divya does a good job of incorporating like maybe a smidge of that with just being silly of like, hey, this is who he is and this is kind of what it looks like, right? With maybe a universal reference they can try to find. And I think that's what was going on in that battle. And Justin going for the confidence and going for just like her education. I just thought that was brilliance, by the way. But it is always hard to like walk on references, man. Especially if the audience doesn't know or care. We're in such a fragmented time when it comes to like monoculture or culture. It's not mono anymore, so it's like it's fragmented culture. So especially in this day and age, I think we were saying that in New York on Sunday, because a lot of the jokes that Cleveland and Toronto were doing were reference heavy, right? And you got to kind of know Americana or American culture, popular culture, maybe in the 1900s, the end of the 1900s, the 80s, and the 90s, to know that like if you do a reference from 2006 and up, they're not going to know, or even like 2006 below, they're not really going to know. Like
Yeah,
unless
like
you're
nothing's
doing
evergreen.
right anymore.
Yeah.
Unless it's like something. It's what I'm trying to say about like Disney movies, right? Like they'll go test them in France first. And then they'll be like, okay, cool. We have to get rid of this joke, this joke, because they just don't get it, right? And that was kind of happening in New York on Sunday because it was just such a World Cup audience. The Knicks had just won, so anybody who was American or like from there, right, was hammered. So they weren't coming out at like 4 p.m.
Right.
And then you got and then it was the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and we have such a big Puerto Rican fan base in New York. We don't. But yeah, so you had that. So it's probably traffic coming from Brooklyn. And then, we just had all the World Cup, runoff from, we had Germans and South Africans, and there's one more. Oh, Scottish. Yeah. It was all just crazy Nordic white people.
Beautiful.
Yeah, your favorites, guys.
Melting pot.
Yeah.
Can't get enough. The world is on fire. The country is on fire right now. There's so much action. Hot sports action going on in the States right
well, let's, before we go on, I know like the people who are like, hurry up. Yeah, shut up. We're doing this live. I'm having some fun. The next one, that's crazy. They haven't done it in 53 fucking years. And you had a great reference because we're going to get out of New York now. We're not talking about New York anymore in this fucking episode. So let's talk about it. What you were saying before. If we were to reference people, like give me NBA terms for New York, right? And we're talking about some of the players. We just saw Divya and Justin, but you were saying something interesting, like because Dan's #1 right now, like in the power rankings. So you were saying he's like the Jalen Brunson of the RBL.
I'm so glad we got to hear Dan. You can hear Dan's laugh, unmistakable. And yeah, I think Dan Wicks is the Jalen Brunson of the New York team. He's classy. He is smart. He has game knowledge. He looks good when he's on the court. He's having a great time doing it. He is the one you want to depend on. That's the guy in your lineup who I would have in my DK lineup every time. I would put Wicks in there. Because
not John Ajota, not Andrew Manning.
I love Manning.
Mm-hmm.
I actually love Manning. There's something about his joke telling that's just so great.
Okay.
I would maybe
Who's his comparison? So
right, the big three.
Give me your big three in New York then, right? If we're talking Ajota, we're talking you got JP McDade out there. You got some killers out there.
So yeah, so
Dave
who would
Cyrus?
Manning be? So if Wicks is Brunson, then Manning's gotta be maybe he's the heart. He's the heart, baby. He's the big heart and soul out there.
Andrew Manning is. Sorry, so he's big heart soul, but I mean, like that's not an NBA reference. I mean, who
Josh Hart.
Saying? Oh, he's Josh Hart. Wow. All right, so we're calling these guys the Knicks. Okay. Yeah, give me a comparison.
Who's
OG Anunoby?
Look at the scoreboard right now.
I don't want to.
How can they not be the Knicks?
I don't want to.
How are they not the Knicks? New York is absolutely destroying this
They're the
season.
Avs, dude. That's who they are. They are fucking.
Oh, now we're going
Trophy.
hockey over here.
That's all I know. It's
Yeah.
either that or Formula One, and then we're gonna lose everybody.
Listen,
New York is
I love
killing it. They are absolutely the all-stars this year.
Yeah.
They are the big three. They are everything. They are the team. They are running and destroying this league. And I think too many comparisons to the Knicks. New York has been up and coming for the last couple seasons, just like the Knicks. They've always been right there, and this is 100% their year. This is New York's year. This is their season.
I can already see somebody in the comments. Hey, just so you guys know, the LA battle starts at. I love that. We can talk about a sport dominated by black people in the NBA and basketball, and then a sport invented by black people in hockey over there. So I do appreciate you guys this close to Juneteenth, really making my Juneteenth heart swell. Yeah, down the street. It's Friday. Yeah. Juneteenth for all my foreigners out there is when America stopped the human trafficking and human ownership. It's when black people stopped becoming property and started getting real.
Started becoming targets?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Hello. Who's OG Anunoby?
Actually, yeah, this is too hard. This is way too hard, okay?
And then who's Cat? And then
I know.
Then we'll go to the number 5.
I know. And then there's the Bridges too. It's just, here's the problem, is both teams are that stacked. They both have a starting 5.
Who?
Let's get up who. What do you mean who? New York and the Knicks.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I'm talking about
I mean,
RBL, New York, and then the Knicks.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah. So yeah, let's break it down. So you're saying Wicks is Brunson, Josh Hart is Andrew Manning, which is I think such a slight.
You think it's a slight? What do you think he's Towns?
I think he would be all right. So He's Anunoby. He's a two-way player.
And I like that because
Yeah.
Anunoby to me is the clutch. That's the other guy I have consistently in my lineup.
Yeah.
It's always Brunson and it's always Anunoby. And I guess I would have to give that to Manning too.
And
it's
I
too
would
hard because
I would say
everybody's
Joda's
right.
Cat because you don't
Okay, I
really
like
know.
that.
Yeah,
I like
because
that.
he takes big swings, and Cat calls himself the greatest shooting big man in history, and it's like, and that's a Joda. A Joda is shooting from deep a lot,
all the time. You always going.
But then when
for
he
it.
shows up, dude, it's scary. You're like, you might be the best. Not John's not a big, right? But I mean, like he's terrifying when he's on because he's so talented and like the things he can do, And then I guess you can say Mikal Bridges. I'd maybe go Divya Gunnar-Sakaran or Sarah Barnett.
No, I love that.
Or Arena.
I think there's a better comparison in a different sport to what John Ajota is.
Yeah.
To me, he's like John Jones, where he doesn't show up often, but when he does, it's a fucking knockout.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Good one. Great.
Wow. You're so, all right. John Ajota loves this. By the way, John Jones
He's on
loves
a
this
sport
fucking
of his
show.
own. Yeah, I know.
I think I've said this on the podcast before, but yeah, he and Digits, the infamous Digits, were after a battle. He was telling them how much he loves the show, and then he's like, "Yeah, you can sleep with my wife, Digits." I'm like, "What?
What the fuck?
I'm so happy that Digits didn't do it, or Digits wouldn't be here today. Actually, I don't even know if Digits is still here today.
I just talked to Digits on Instagram. We send voice messages. It's fantastic.
At 3:30 in the morning Pacific. Yeah, that's very Digits.
All
hours.
times of night, but it's great.
All right.
Good stuff.
You can now start your comments about when Battle 5 starts. It's starting right now. We're going to LA via Portland. We get 6 points. Shout out Portland. We've been submitting you guys the last 3 weeks, and we've gotten points twice now. Shout out Portland. Let's go to it. Logan Lockmiller versus Miss Faith Spencer. Let's check it out.
2, 3.
Oh. Couldn't be more true. Give it up for Gresham Elvira, everybody.
Specifically. That's nice.
Specific.
I do live in Southeast.
Faith looks like she's protesting sunlight. I also used to be goth, but then I forgave my father.
Thanks for taking time away from polishing your giant fucking forehead, Logan.
Wow.
Lucas is laughing. That's Lucas back there. Logan said he left the Mormon religion. But if you talk to the Mormon church, they go, wait, he said he left us? You should have stayed Mormon if you're just going to look like that, dude.
I know. What am I doing?
It is wild that you're straight because you look like you lick Latter-day Taint.
I like that. I do look a lot of taint. It's true.
Yeah.
While I'm being choked. All right. It's very limber. Okay. Anyway. Faith looks like she summons crows with a dinner bell.
I do feed them, actually. I say hello to them. This is that's too spot on, actually. Glad Logan could be here tonight. He's had a long day of looking bashful for no fucking reason.
Shut up. Shut up. Because I'm so cute.
You're so cute. Logan used to be an actor. When Logan was an actor, he was cast as villains. Now his only enemy is dressing like a grown man.
I'll never be a worse actor than your boyfriend in bed. Oh.
Cum doesn't lie, dude. Cum does not lie.
Give it up for Edward Slits Her Hands.
Damn. Damn.
Faith looks like she writes suicide notes in Hershey syrup.
Right on the counter, dude. Logan looks like his favorite curse word is shucks.
It's perfect to follow that joke. Yeah.
Logan has a thing for tall women.
Yes, I do.
Tall women have a thing for Logan. It's called pepper spray.
Wow.
And it's down. It's like.
Jesus Christ. You know what? Back to you, washed up children's TV host.
Is it back to me? We good?
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right. All right. Faith's pussy is so big. When she queefs, bats fly out.
It's like a bell
Better
tower.
if I didn't stutter.
Yeah, I know. It happens. It happens. We got to make this quick. Logan wants to get back to his marathon of Xena Warrior Princess.
Yes, I do.
Logan loves Pee Wee Herman. Do you see that?
You can tell.
You see that. Yeah, no, Logan loves Pee Wee Herman. He's a lot like Pee Wee Herman because he's poorly closeted and masturbates in public. Back to you, Peg Me Herman.
Last jokes.
Who told you all this about my ancestors? All right. I love you, Faith. Faith looks like a biker's girlfriend on a motorcycle or in the bedroom. Either way, he'll say, "I'm going to go ride my hog."
Oh my God.
Love you. Oh, I forgot I had another page.
Well, no, that last one.
Was that a motorcycle?
Somebody do like a... Lucas, did you do a brop brop? Yeah. Oh, that works. Logan looks like a before photo for Botox injections. He almost didn't make it here because he was nearly lured away to join a Weezer cover band, I assume. Logan, you look like you save up your red blood cells for date night. You do seem like really anemic and also like averse to confrontation. So I feel like you get dizzy when you stand up for yourself.
All right. Oh, shit.
You make me sway.
Keep that straight shit off this
Aw,
stage.
that's so cute.
What a fucking battle.
Yes, what a battle. We get 6 points. LA, we're coming up. I like who we drafted. That's Portland, and that's a lot of fun there. That's Logan Lowmiller versus Miss Faith Spencer. You got to have faith. You got to love this show. I like that battle.
This was great.
Yeah,
That
it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely fantastic.
Again with the references, but here's what I like about that one. That was they knew each other. A lot of good chemistry. We talked about this before. If you go back and reference some other episodes we have, we love the chemistry. They play really well on camera. They'll place you really high on this countdown. So that was a lot of fun because we got to hear the essence of these guys. You didn't need a lot of research. I don't think it was a research-heavy battle where I had to like, this person does this, this person has a family that does this, or whatever it is. They have a history of this. This was just, don't they this, don't they that kind of a thing. And it was literally to a T of that is the essence of that person. I felt that was a very, although broad sometimes, a lot of they do look like that, and I could see that about that person. So visually, I just think that they nailed that part right there.
They could go on the road with that bit.
Yeah. And Shane Gillis has this thing, man, where Dave Chappelle might have had it maybe in the early aughts, right? Where everybody's kind of copying his style. It's just every comic does the Gillis. And I think we say this every season on RBL. But yeah, even Faith Spencer. I mean, she looks like, you ever watch Trailer Tales? Right, it's a podcast with Chelsea Lynn. It's like Chelsea Lynn.
Jeremiah's.
Yeah. Well, Jeremiah Watkins, he's on there featuring a lot. But yeah, Chelsea Lynn from Trailer Tales.
Oh, I've seen the clips.
Yeah, they look like stem cells. Yeah, of Gillis and Chelsea Lynn. If they, that'd be Faith Spencer there. But she's fun, dude.
Oh, she was so great.
Yeah. Riding the hog is
Logan,
great.
yeah. What was it? Logan, tall women have a thing for Logan, and it's pepper spray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was fantastic.
He has a thing for tall women. Tall women have a thing for Logan. It's called pepper spray. Very fun. Again, a biker reference. A lot of parallel thought happening this week, right? With Jesus. Now we have a biker
I'm glad you pointed that out. I thought that was George Carlin. I swear to God, I thought it was Carlin.
Everybody does.
He literally has fucking Pee Wee on his
Paul
Galdar
Rubin.
t-shirt.
Paul
Yeah.
Rubin.
So we had a Pee Wee Peg Me Herman, by the way. Love a pun. Puns are fun. I like them, especially when they're just like bridges to other jokes. Maybe not the whole setup and the joke. So I thought Faith did real well there. But yeah, this is Paul Rubin when he got arrested for jerking off in that that theater in Florida. Shout out.
Of course you have.
I love that you know
t-shirt.
where it was at.
It's on the fucking
Oh yeah,
shirt,
Sarasota
player.
County. Okay,
Come on now.
I thought you were just doing some research.
Damn right. Look at that. Off-screen Channing, on-screen killing it. Shout out Pee Wee Herman, who's probably been pegged before. Maybe not by women. Maybe just men. Who knows? Let's not disrespect the dead. You know, we're not talking about George Floyd, are we? All right, cut that out. All right. Let's go to Hartford right now. Coming in with 7 points, number 4 in the countdown. Hartford, Chris Webber, Kevin Doty, white boys.
You can let this oversized dwarf go first.
Gladly. So I know Kevin has hometown advantage. You guys know him. I just met him. He sent me a little cheat sheet information about him. Kevin's a really adventurous guy with substance abuse issues. And I know this because he told me his hobbies are rock climbing, hiking, and breaking into other people's houses looking for Percocet.
Give it up for Gandalf the White Trash, everybody. Chris is bald. Chris is so bald that he makes eggs look furry.
Give it up for my skeleton, everybody. Kevin was in the Navy for 8 years, and that's not gay. When Kevin got out of the Navy, he became a commercial fisherman. I think commercial fisherman might be a cover for some recreational seamen.
If you're here, who's arresting all the immigrants?
My friends.
But nice. Chris sometimes works security. He's at the bar. He'll be at the bar like, none shall pass here. All right.
Not even true. I don't ID. No. Kevin lived in China for a year training Kung Fu. Honestly, pretty awesome. Hard to come up with a joke for that. The only thing they didn't teach him how to kick was his meth habit.
Give it up for Yukon Cornelius from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You guys remember this guy? I don't know if you guys remember from the movie, but like he used to like use his pickaxe and he would like sniff it and stuff to check the ice. Chris does that, but with big girls' underpants.
Who told you?
No, but Chris is unemployed, but he does do demolition work under the table, so he still makes some money, which I think just means demolishing his liver with parking lot beers.
Not wrong. Not wrong. Kevin looks like he only does whippets from Trader Joe's.
Chris told me that he peaked in high school and he was a loser in college. He majored in communications and he played baseball for the club, which means he sucked at baseball. That's probably why he joined ICE. Like, man, if I can just get all these immigrants out of here, I'll be fucking have a shot at the big leagues.
Oh, man. All right. Kevin currently works as a lineman, which means he climbs cell phone towers and does the maintenance on them. Damn, dude. Rock climbing, cell phone towers, meth. You love getting high. I guess heights are afraid of meth heads.
You look like you could tell my future by smelling my socks. No, Chris hasn't had a girlfriend since high school. He's an alcoholic. He brings a flask with him everywhere, and he crashed an electric bike and got CTE. You should arrest and deport yourself.
Too much fun, man. That's Kevin Doty. Our boy Chris Webber, Sacramento King legend Chris Webber. That's not true. But yeah, we talk about this every week with the references. It's hard to live on dial references, especially when they are the punchlines. They're great for setups, not great for punchlines all the time because you're telling people to take a walk with you to maybe a place they don't know where they're going.
Previous information, previous knowledge is so big. If you lose them and they don't know what you're talking about, the line's not going to connect. You're not going to get that pop.
Yeah, if you're going to do a reference, try a little bit of setup with it. You know what I mean? Like even if it's just something like, you guys know this, blah, 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 that's blah, 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 you know?
Yeah.
If you have to.
Oh, yeah. No, you do have to.
I mean, there are evergreen references. Like, I thought Chris is the guy with the beard, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did a reference to Trader Joe's. I think we all know that one. Like
that was great.
The whippets.
And then the air horn at the end, because that's what you can do whippets out of, right? Aerosol can types there. I mean, I thought that was brilliant. And then shout out the sound guy for doing that. I thought Kevin was fun too, man. He kept going back to the ice well, which if you're not, I think that's universal enough. The ice of it all.
I think so.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And it works as he does look like that. My God, dude. And then the Frosty the Snowman reference was pretty good, but you got to know that that's like it's an American classic, cartoon that I think people who were born in the late 1900s understand. But maybe if you're from this century, you don't know.
You don't know it. Yeah,
I think it's universal enough that even
think so?
stupid kids of today are going to know who Frosty is.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. If I was setting this battle up, though, I would have said something like, or if I was doing the whole, like, who do you guys like? Lacing a puddle of mud or a feral pig who rolls in mud? And then, there's that classic carrot bottom thing. But no, I think Kevin looks like Carrot Top if he was trying to get out of his rock bottom. I mean, that guy looks crazy. The meth head thing is good. I thought going with the meth head, I just thought that, and I like how Chris is like proud of himself and he writes like a really technical joke. He was like, yeah. And there was one point where Kevin had said something like he did the research of it all, like setting him up with like, here's who this guy is. And there was a point where like it hit Kevin or Chris was like, oh shit, I guess I am that. He was just like, guy's an alcoholic, dates this, da da da. He brings a flask where he goes. He's like, it was almost like he had like a moment of clarity. It was just like, oh shit, people know this about me.
Well, yeah, and Kevin set up one of the ice ones too, and then he just agreed with it, and that's so important too. He agreed with it, and my friends.
Yes, anding, not fact checking.
Yep.
Right. Like you gotta. It's an ego death. I think that that Drew Stern and Shalaka Corrupt talk about on Hard Lines, Rest of the UK's podcast about the roast battle. They talk about how this is an ego death. So the fact checking, you don't need to do that. I mean, like anything kind of goes up there for the most part. And if you just yes and it, you can kind of deflate whatever they're being said. Even if it's not true, you can deflate it with just rolling with it, man. You agree with it. Yeah, because because as soon as you say no, you're in a lie detector.
Kills the vibe. Yep.
Kills the vibe. You're in a lie detector. They just don't believe you after that because this person just said it. Now you're like, no. You're like, they got you.
You come off weak and defensive when you do that. So just even if it's like something gnarly, like, oh yeah, my friends are ICE agents, dude, it's whimsical and fun enough to just roll with it, dude.
Yeah.
Get a laugh. And that might have been one of the biggest laughs of the battle too.
Totally. And then the baseball, like saying like this guy played baseball, he sucked at it. That's probably why he joined ICE to kill the immigrants. So he's like, I finally got a shot at the big leagues. I had such a great, beautiful research as a setup, going back, it's a callback to the ICE of it all. I thought that deserved so much more. Kevin Doty, Chris Webber, that's why you're number 4 this week. And that's why Hartford gets 7 points this week. Let's go to Berlin by way of Dallas, Fort Worth. Welcome back. The affiliate program worked this year. My man Grimace out in New Orleans. We had a lot of ways that we were going to incorporate WRBL because we have so many dope cities that are doing this thing. And this was such a great idea on his part. And it's working out so well because now you're seeing a lot of these cities now, when they hit this countdown, they're starting to get fans that are going to go there now. It's like it's become destinations where people are just kind of hitting them, almost like Hard Rock cafes, right? But this one's no exception. So this is Berlin getting 8 points by way of DFW. We don't know their last names. We wish we did, but this is Trenton versus Thomas. You guys figure out who they are.
Thomas looks like
like he comes from a long line of people who wore "I'm the stupid" T-shirts. Thomas has always said anything is a scratch and sniff if you scratch hard enough.
Facts. Trinity. Oh wait, I was supposed to rebuttal. You look like the fucking Marvel manatee. Okay. Check one for rebuttals. Trenton's actually in a very vicious custody battle right now with his tummy. Yeah, he's hoping to get at least see his penis every other weekend.
You have the posture of an oversized toddler. What are you talking about?
I'm fucking baby.
Give it up for Jelly Roll's target audience. Doesn't he look like he's got CTE from headbanging to Creed? He's actually a bassist in a scrap metal band.
Shut up, you look like Chris Staples' stomach. Number 2. Chris, or not Chris, Trenton is so fat and racist. How fat and racist is he? He's so fat and racist, he bought a chocolate fountain just to dip his face in it. I like how it starts with groans and ends with laughs. That's the most tastiest racism there is.
I'm much more racist than that.
You're both white, there's no need. Your old panels might look like fucking Snow White and 7 retards. You got glasses, bouncy, dipshit, chubby, racist, and grumpy. And Creed rocks, by the way. Fuck you.
Wow.
Guys, we're losing track of this show. Everybody, folks back in, we've got work to do. So, Thomas is married. I feel very bad for Thomas's wife. Look out. No. Thomas, her nights consist of fucking to Dr. Seuss audiobooks.
Three eggs and slam them, dude.
Can you imagine rolling up to this redneck sleep paralysis demon every morning?
1 fish, 2 fish, I want to see you goo fish.
Bars.
Fuck Netflix and chill. It's Dr. Seuss and dick. Notice how he wrote down those jokes. He would have memorized them if they were on the back of a fucking Denny's menu. Trenton, fat racist. Oh yeah, he's not just fat and racist, folks. He's not. He does something similar to a lot of Jewish Orthodox women. He fucks through his hole in his sheet. He gets mouth fucked through the Klan outfit mouth hole.
That's not true. Doesn't Thomas look like he still writes letters to Santa? He also looks like he tailgated January 6th.
Naughty and nice, bitch. Shit. Chris? Not Chris. Trenton is not just fat and racist, you guys. His face is on posters all over women's shelters all over North Texas with a red circle and a line through them, dude. In his defense, the battered women's shelter does sound delicious.
I think what he's just trying to say is I'm pretty strong and I can get a hold of it. You can see Thomas's penis in his shorts if you look.
It's fucking cold outside, okay? see his. So, Beeman, feel which one's bigger with your mouth real quick. So,
Don't do it, Nathan!
oh, somebody already fell for that trick. I'm sorry, didn't you? Dude, this is a fucking Waffle House right now. Yeah, you should feel at home, dude. Alright. So, Thomas, right, this guy over here. He's a pool technician, which I didn't know above ground pools are a hot commodity like that. We all know why Thomas got into working the swimming pools. Doesn't want to work with black people. White people have pools, dude. It's 2026 or something. You guys, I'm going to take you onto a journey. This is Tristan's baptism. This is Tristan's baptism, okay, guys? I don't need any fucking jokes. Okay. You picture him, there's a little bowl full of Mountain Dew. All right, he's getting baptized. And his prayer, I think, went something like this. Our Father, who art in a Waffle House parking lot somewhere, Baja be thy blast. I'm not fucking kidding. Give us this day our daily natural light cakes. And forgive us of our sexual assault charges. Just as we forgive those who sexually assaulted us. In Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s name I pray, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boy! That's all I have. Exactly 5, dude.
Wow.
Not done.
Oh, it's not done?
Okay, so you're gonna go first, and you're right. We're gonna chant.
One more show! One more
No fucking way. Wow.
Trenton Tebow is such a fat fucking racist. He needs California king size sheets to make his clan robes, and they call him the Grand Cheese Wizard. Presentation 99, Joe Glenn 0. Thomas looks like he drools when he puts his shampoo in.
Yeah, that's how you freaking do it, man.
That's how it's done.
The
Oh
sound is
my,
god
wow.
awful for some of you on this, but man, if you're here on this in this studio with these headphones, with my man producing this thing, chanting right there, that was gorgeous stuff.
This was amazing.
Yeah, that's number 3 on a lot of ballots. That was number 1.
This
You're gonna
was
see why.
amazing.
Yes, reference heavy, but in such a fun way. Honestly, it kind of reverses everything we had just said about the last battle about like don't not yes and don't fact check. You got to do it like that, man.
This was so great.
It had so many styles of roasting or poking fun at your friend. It was juvenile, it was immature at times, but it was so fun. That might be the most fun battle I've seen all year because
easily.
This felt like it was everywhere. I mean, like you can see this guy's penis through his shorts.
Yeah.
I mean, like this just bangers everywhere. So much fun.
They riffed off the heckle. This was early Belly Room.
Yeah.
This was fantastic.
This is a Waffle House crowd. I mean, like,
this
dude,
was great.
They knew who they were playing to, and they nailed it. I mean, the fact that I don't know how many judges they had because we couldn't see him right there. Shout out my man Nathan Beeman, who was their Rookie of the Year over there in Dallas. Like a 20-year-old, something like that. Kid's crazy. But he was judging. But if they had those 7 guys there, and Thomas nailed it like that, just off a riff like that, my goodness, man, that fuck Netflix and chill, Dr. Seuss and Dick. I mean, like. They were playing back and forth with each other. The headbanging Creed thing, like he didn't fact check it then, but then when he did it later because he had the crowd rolling, then I mean, like, I don't know how many times these guys have done this, but my God, that's what I would show people of like, that's how you do it right there.
Oh, this is it. I was gonna wait until New Orleans. New Orleans is coming up, right?
Oh yeah.
WRBL, I applaud you. Oh my God, this was fantastic. This is what it needs to be. This is why we got you guys involved in the main league this year because you guys deserve it. That was absolutely fantastic.
That is I mean, New Orleans goes all the way up, right? They're in the Final Four. They win. Shout out Crockett McKelvin, who beat Mike Eaton this weekend, by the way. The newest team from who was relegated, Australia. They move up, and they're balling this year, man. And we'll get into the next one. That's New Orleans. But with teams like Nashville, teams like Dallas-Fort Worth, right? Teams like Milwaukee, teams like Chicago. I mean, now Portland's coming up. The WRBL is hot, man. It doesn't mean that they're like a lower Rose Bowl. It just means we just don't have the room right now. You know, for a major sports league, we have to make it a little more symmetrical. So that's why we have the 16. It's just a little easier for us to manage. But my goodness, man, all 52 of these teams. I mean, we've seen a lot of them appear on this podcast this season. Dallas-Fort Worth, that was a lot of fun. Every time they're on the countdown, they're pretty good. Sagan Butler, Nathan Beeman, now Thomas and Trenton, who we just saw right now. I wish I knew their last names, but, a lot of crowd, a lot of call and response with the crowd that Thomas was doing. Trenton was really fun every time. He didn't play down to anything when he did fact check. I mean, it was in an appropriate way. When Thomas fact checked, it was an appropriate way of just this guy's a pool technician. Shout out research. Right?
Yeah.
It's just I didn't know above the ground pools.
We're in so demand.
Dude, that's such a great, oh God, it's some of the references I know that some of our international people won't get, that they're so good. Man. But that was funny. And then the thing about the black people, he's saying, and then the fact check was really funny because it's like, hey, come on, man, black, it's 2026 or something. Black people have pools.
Good. So good. All around, 110% battle. Audience was great. Battlers were fantastic.
Yeah. Even Thomas's last joke, I mean, to even take to break the fourth wall like that and say presentation 99, landing 0. I mean,
he knew what he was doing. This was great.
Fellas, that's well done stuff right there.
Good job.
You're from the South. You guys like a steak. Well done. Let's get it. All right. Number 2 is New Orleans via Chicago. Obviously, we know we love Chicago. They're in the main leagues, but they have too much going on to deal with us this season. So they periodically will send some battles that are really good to New Orleans so they can help New Orleans get up in there for the most part when it comes to the points. But coming in here with 9 points now. I've heard a lot about this lady. Everybody keeps talking about her. She may be the biggest. I feel like every year we always have somebody who comes out of Chicago we talk about, right? You've got Mike Bergeron Jr. now. You had Torrey Ward last year. Rebecca Jaffe. Who?
AJ Leidig.
AJ Leidig is one of them out there. Rebecca Jaffe came out of there. Gabe Albizo versus Ken Flores was our biggest. I think that was one of our first
Those
virals.
Good old days,
yeah,
baby.
Man.
The good old days.
Listen, if we're talking 2020's roast battle, it's Chicago, man. I mean, Chicago scares the shit out of us because they just do everything so well when it comes to production and just the way they present this show, man.
Chicago could have been what New York is right now.
No, I think Chicago is its own thing. They are the WGN. They're the superstation. You're watching them because you're they could just be their own thing, right? They're almost like the Savannah Bananas in that sense. Because they love the sport, but they're taking the sport to such a community level and then moving it around. I'm such a fan of them. They brought Milwaukee to us, from the WRBL, things like that. So there's not enough praise we can give during this Pride Month to our people out in Chicago. Shout out Boys Town out there. But that's a little foreshadowing for what's happening here when we talk about the homosexuality of it all. But Prim Stonebreaker, very, very ironic name. Or not even ironic, actually, it's a very appropriate name. But yeah, Prim Stonebreaker versus Damon Howard. This is Chicago. They got New Orleans 9 points. Let's get into it.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm a little scared to roast Damon tonight since he's Native American. He might hunt my fat ass for Thanksgiving. But I'm very excited for this battle of smallpox versus diabetes.
Yeah, I'm Native American. I actually sound sick tonight because before this battle, Prim did give me smallpox.
Damon is both Native American and gay. All right. Listen, he clearly loves getting fucked by the white man, His Native American name is Spread Eagle.
Prim's Native American name is Runs Out of Breath.
Shout out. Damon's father left him as a child. Now his hairline's leaving him too. But he is the first guy to want both his hairline and his land back.
So Prim's a fat bitch. Sorry, she's a teacher for CPS. That's just what her kids call her. So I guess tonight she's working overtime.
Damon's clearly just a Filipino trying not to get deported. He looks like Bruno Mars on estrogen pills.
Yeah, I look Asian. This is the battle of chin versus fortunes.
Since Damon is Native American, he believes in using all parts of a man's ass when he's fucking him. But the only journey Damon's been on is the Trail of Rears.
Pretty good. Prim looks like the first lunch lady to shoot up a school. Meatloaf again.
Yo, keep going. More gun noises.
Yeah, that's right. That's our game. All right.
Hey, maybe I could borrow some of your bow and arrows.
You'll be an easy hunt, Prim. I can't miss. It's like.
Damon's mother is a Navajo. His father was the Nava pimp. The Navajo actually believe in 4 different genders, and Damon happens to be all 4 of them.
So Prim is white trash. This is the battle of red skin versus red neck, red face, red feet.
One more each.
Damon grew up on a reservation without Wi-Fi. He's the first guy to have a terabyte of child porn on a dream catcher.
Whoa.
I'm happy to be roasting Prim here tonight. Now I know who's calling me gay on Xbox Live. For the last one, guys, say it with me. Prim is so white trash.
How white trash is she?
When Prim sits on a road, inmates try picking her up.
Run it back.
All right, make some noise for both of them, everyone. Make some noise.
Number 2 in the world this week. New Orleans via Chicago, getting 9 points. Prim Stonebreaker versus Damon Howard. Yes, Pride Month. We're proud. It's also feels like if you're Native Americans, their whole thing is pride.
Prideful.
It's gotta be wild to be gay Native American. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't
just
know
asking.
either.
Yeah.
I want to know, what's the community thoughts on it? Interesting.
Brokeback Black Hills. Blackfeet. If Prim is white trash, then she is shaped like the hefty bag that fucking stores it. But that is Prim Stonebreaker, her debut on RBL Weekly.
That's her debut. That's her first time. She did excellent.
We've never seen her. She's
did
amazing.
excellent. She did great.
Everything rolls. I mean, she looks like famous Chicago/Austin people now, right? Like she looks like a little bit of a Dylan Sullivan. If you guys don't know who Dylan Sullivan is, check out his set on Comedy Central Presents on the Comedy Central YouTube.
Yeah. She looks like she could
channel.
waddle into the mothership and just get spots.
Right. Well, yeah, like Peyton
big
Ruddy.
time.
She looks like Peyton Ruddy, like Pudding Ruddy, basically.
Pussy Ruddy.
Pussy. Oh, Jesus. All right. Prim Ruddy. Prim Stonebreaker versus Damon Howard. Too much fun on that one. Let's just keep getting into it. But this is why Chicago is always so much fun. I mean, they always have somebody that just really jumps out and is just really, really good at this thing. And Prim, we were talking about this earlier about if you were to build the template of a perfect roast battler, that's kind of it right there.
She's got a lot. I wish I could remember that and call back her big pop, but I mean, just well written. She took her time. You can tell she was having a great time up there. Really, really good stuff.
Yeah. And the research about her being a CPS and whatever that was, a teacher for CPS. I just like, it showed everything we're talking about. So the demographic who's the best at this are women, and then aesthetically the demographic is best at this are big people, and she literally is. You're trying to build the perfect roast battler. It would take a long time because Prim is very heavy, but she's pretty well served for this thing. I mean, like if you look at like the Mike Eatons of the world, right? The Big T's of the world, just like so much fun. They have so much fun because you're right. They've heard everything before. Dave Herron, right? It's just a little bit easier sometimes. They're big targets, so they're a lot of fun and everything. There was that back and forth that they had during her being the lunch lady who shoot up a school kind of a thing, and then her like playing with it a little bit like, I could borrow your bow and arrows, right? She was going real reference heavy with like his background, which I thought was fun because we don't get to hear a lot of Native American references or stereotypes.
He really came alive when they started riffing back and forth. He got like a little bit of a slow start, and I thought she was bodying him up. But once they started riffing, kind of improvising, and he was doing like all those little act outs, I thought he kind of evened it up until she had that one last joke.
Just boom. Yeah, she was kind of carrying that battle. As she does.
Yeah, no, and I agree. Yeah, it almost felt like he was a little thrown off in the beginning, but I think it's because she touched on one of his...
She took his punchline, the smallpox.
And
she didn't take it, but she beat him to it.
But she beat him to
Right.
it, exactly. And then, so it just took him a second to get his traction, and then he just finally, he was there, and he was in the moment, just like she was.
And I'll even go alternative with the research a little bit. Like maybe it wasn't so much about like who he is, but the background stuff I thought was so fun. I mean, because then you got to play with history a little bit, right? Trail of Rears,
Eating the entire ass of a man.
No, using the entire because he's Native American, he believes in using the entire fucks him. I mean, like just my God, Prim, so much fun. I can see why everybody's talking about you.
Yeah. What was her last joke? The one that got the big pop, the one that I applauded for. I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember now, but it was so good. I can't believe I forgot it, but it was just perfect. It was well executed, and the room. That's what the third time this one. Where it's how big is she, whatever, and where they go to the audience. What great audiences are showing up to these shows?
Oh, they love it, man. They do a good job of
jokes.
promoting.
They want to hear it. They want to be a part of it. Perfection, guys. Just
Chicago's always fun. I feel like those crowds are always dynamic, so it's easy to do to do comedy in front of a crowd. As Patton All's Peyton. I am losing my fucking.
The gum's wearing off. Our energy gum focus is wearing
just
off.
got off a plane back from having way too much fun out in Nashville and then New York. Just hanging out with all those battlers. The battlers are so much fun because they're just excellent joke writers. Everybody's making fun of each other. Everybody's just having a great time. If you guys ever get the chance, man, go hang out with the New Orleans battlers. Nobody parties harder than New Orleans, and you'll see why when you get those guys blacked out. I say blacked out. I think they were just like, no, man, this is...
That's just how you roll down there.
This is just who we are. Anyway, I forget the joke too, but Prim does this thing too where she'll have the setup will be a good punchline, right? You can almost feel like she could stop there, but then she's compounding with something even better. I love that. It's building tension and it's popping the tension, and then you compound it with another great punchline on top of it. That's what roast battle is all about, and that kind of sets up the number one battle because that number one battle has a person who does that. Literally, it's an A+ across the board. We'll get into it after we talk about all-star voting. Our guy Dan Wicks has built a site. Alternative to RBL.live, because mainly we're putting those on there for the battles you don't get to see all the time. This is basically for the diehards. This website that Dan has, what is it? It's
RBL All-Star Voting.
Okay.
It's
What's the link?
roastbattle.nyc is the link.
Roastbattle.nyc /vote. Roastbattle.nyc is a site that Dan built, so all you diehards who love RBL Weekly, who love your battlers, who love the standings and the stats and everything, want to follow them, that will be updated, to the minute. That's what Dan's doing right now. So We have an all-star game coming up. It's going to be in Austin again. I think we're just going to have it there every year just because those are the best crowds. The guys get paid the most there too. So we usually go to Austin for this thing. And now we're going to have it on July, I want to say 28th or 26th. Don't quote me. It's the last Sunday of the month in July there, but that's when it is. So we need you guys to vote. This is our first year. We're going to have some audience voting. Normally, it's just the commissioners or people we trust, who know this sport. But we want you guys to vote. You got a week because we got to figure out things so guys can get their flights there. You got a week to do this from today till next Tuesday when I announce our All-Stars. But you go to roastbattle.nyc, vote for your favorite roast battler to see which 8 are going to be your All-Stars this year. A lot of good ones this year, man. A lot of guys have gotten on this countdown. A lot of guys from WRBL have gotten on this countdown. So shout out Dan Wicks for, just being obsessed with this. As a person on the spectrum would, there's nobody like Dan Wicks. I mean, like, my God, this whole website feels like a Rain Man thing, because it's nothing but stats, numbers, and Dan he is AI. Dan is a walking AI agent right now, and I really appreciate him doing this, and I know you guys do too. So roastbattle.nyc, get your vote on. You only get one, and that way you get to see, that your vote does count. Unlike in America, this does count, and we will count your vote, and hopefully you get to see your favorite RBL battler at the RBL. Sorry, All-Star game. I'm losing my mind, man.
It's all right. The gum's wearing off.
It's been off.
It's been a long week.
I'm exhausted. Yeah, I just got back. It's all good. Usually I'm better on these podcasts, usually if I'm not on the weekend traveling and hanging out with all these RBL types. But when I do, we have episodes like this. Anyway, that's roastbattle.nyc. Go vote for your All-Star. But let's get to number 1. I'm super, super, super duper excited for you guys to see this. She's back. Shalaka Karup is back. Our inaugural MVP from season 1 of the Roast Battle. We're 4 seasons deep. This lady kind of put herself on the map. We never seen her before. Rookie of the Year, All-Star, and MVP. There's been nobody like this person. She invented a new style, right? The introduction instead of the salutation kind of a thing of thank you this, or if you're here, this is this. She says, this is this person. It's like setting up like here. She's introducing this person. And now they all do that either overseas or even here. Sometimes they do it. She's the James Harden, if we're going to be doing NBA comparisons, because she invented the step back kind of a thing. But yeah, I would say she's a trailblazer. But yeah, and every time she's on, I mean, she's going to get top 3. I mean, like Shalaka Karup is a monster in this, and without exception, she's here at number 1 this week for the UK, for London. It's Shalaka Karup versus Christian Allman, number 1 in the world this week.
This is Shalaka. Shalaka is a comedian. She loves trains. She's also spent over 500 hours playing Baldur's Gate, a D&D video game. And I never thought I'd be able to say this, but stop appropriating my culture.
This is Christian answering the question, what if the Compare the Market meerkat got AIDS from a heroin needle? Christian looks like he stutters when he speaks to women. He looks like one of those guys who got recruited from ISIS by looking up Shamima Begum nudes.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Pecora the Explorer. Shalaka spent 4 years of her life working hard to get a PhD in trains. Yeah. And all that hard work was worth it. That day, finally, when the autism diagnosis came through.
I have to make this quick. Christian has to go back to catfishing 13-year-olds on World of Warcraft. Christian runs a comedy night called White Hot, which is also what he types into Pornhub before shutting the laptop and wanking to his mum's wedding album.
Yeah. Shalaka's, it's quite funny you say that, because Shalaka's got a white boyfriend, right? And she jokes a lot on stage about the fact that her boyfriend's a lot hotter than her, all right? And we can assume, based on her looks, that he's also a paedophile.
Catch 'em young! I don't know. Christian doesn't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or anything. He's single. Christian is single, probably. He looks like the longest relationship he's ever had was being breastfed till the age of 15. Christian looks like the kind of guy that bisexuals date before picking a gender.
Thank you, Stuart Little's love interest. If reform are to be believed, Shalaka's about to be recast as the new Harry Potter. But the only difference is in her version, they drive the flying car straight into the Twin Towers.
I'm not Muslim, bitch! Gary! Anyway, this is Christian here with the body of a school shooter and the face of a sleight of hand magician. When Christian isn't asking you to pick a card, any card, he plays Dungeons and Dragons, obviously. I mean, look at this man. Christian looks like he rolls a 6-sided dice just to pick out his wanking sock.
Surely that's friendly fire. Shalaka, if you're here, who's helping Scooby-Doo solve crimes? A couple of months ago, Shalaka had a roast battle with a child. Yeah, which is a really weird way of telling people you had an abortion.
Oh. Might be joke of the year. Oh.
Anyway, this live-action pedo stash is Christian. Christian, before this roast battle, asked if we wanted to meet for a coffee and a chat so we could get to know each other a little bit better. Obviously, I couldn't do it, but what a lovely man. Give it up for Christian, everyone. What a lovely man attempting foreplay before the rape.
It's bold to take the piss out of my tash when you can definitely grow a better one.
Yeah, I could! That's a roast on him!
The #1 battle in the world. Shalaka corrupt Christian Allman from London. Now, I understand what's going to happen in the comments. I kind of do. I'm not going to be that comic who's like, I know what you're thinking, because I don't know what you're thinking, and I hate when comics do that because you don't know what the fuck they're thinking. You're not in their brain, stupid. You don't have ESP. You're not an extraterrestrial. How the fuck would you know what they're thinking? You might be thinking is a better way to fucking phrase that. Anyway, I love this. This was awesome. In the comments, they're going to be like, that wasn't #1, because we get so biased when it comes to crowd participation, right? If the crowd's going nuts, you feel like the jokes are good. It gives lubrication, right? It's easier to fuck when you have lubrication, right? It's easier to do a lot of things with lubrication, right? Turning doors, all kinds of things work better with lubrication. So I can understand psychologically why you would think that maybe Chicago, right, for getting New Orleans points at #2, or even DFW were better than this battle. But this battle right here had some of the best jokes we're probably going to hear all season. They went a little bit below the surface. Shalaka does this thing that Prim was doing, I was telling you guys earlier, where she'll have a joke that could just win on its own. And I see this a lot with LA or just new battlers in general, or even new comics, where it's like, it's their first thing, I'm good, right? And you're like, if that doesn't work, where are you going to go from there, right? So it's not so much she has alts. That's what she's doing, and she's going to have 3 bangers in a row, almost like an opener, a feature, and a headliner when it comes to her jokes. And they all could be singular for the most part. She could rest there. She's so dialed into this right here, and Christian had to step up to fight a champ like that. And it was so much fun. And shout out Gary, by the way. I don't think we've had we haven't had a Shalaka. Yeah, it was Shalaka versus Christian featuring Gary. But Gary helping because she fact checked, which you're not supposed to do, but then Gary cleaned it up. And it's funny because you're brown, so it's almost like you forget the fact checks that she does because she didn't yes and she said she no butted. Right, and you don't do that when it comes to like because this is improv, this is sketch comedy because we're obviously showing it almost like as a sketch, right, as like a reel or a video, and then it's stand up because it's live. These are live jokes you're doing, and it's probably the first time you're doing it in front of a crowd, right? So you have all the elements of stand up happening. You even have crowd interaction. You've got the callback thing. You've got. Call and response, I'm sorry, not callback, but call and response with the audience, crowd work with the audience. You saw with DFW, you even saw it here, right? And then you had the interaction with Gary right there. But let's get into what you guys think about this because I thought that roast battle line he had, because first of all, it's topical. So if you know that Max Fosh had Shalaka battle an 8-year-old, and then to say that that's a very, dude, that was a great joke about saying that that's a funny way to say that you had an abortion. I just think that's a brilliant joke. That might be joke of the year for me.
So good. So good.
The Scooby-Doo one was a little weak, but I like that wasn't his last joke. It was just setting it up kind of a thing. But again, she does this thing where she's introduced this style of it's an introductory thing. It's almost like a cold open in a TV show or a movie kind of a thing, and then you go to the credits.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. She's got this great thing where she gives you a joke and then she literally punches through that joke with an even bigger one.
Yeah, she's got like a misdirect style where you think you know where she's going, and she delivers that joke that is kind of the obvious, and then she has this hard right turn or a hard left turn to something completely different. You're like, oh shit, you really beat the fuck out of this premise completely. You got every ounce of meat off of that thing.
Yeah. Yes, she's leaving no meat on the bone. You're right. It's like she really is using all parts of the animal, right? If we're going to reference Prim and Damon, because Damon's Native American. And then Christian. I thought Christian really, really stepped up with a lot of his stuff because
he rose. He had
did.
to rise up because of her talent, and he did it.
Yeah, a lot of good essence jokes. The mustache about her, the Harry Potter. I mean, like, yes, I know these are references, but for the most part, I mean, like, she looks like all of those things. She is all of those things.
One of my favorite things about Shalaka is that she never loses her composure. She is always the exact same demeanor, the exact same delivery, just new words, new avenues, new routes. She did one very fun thing at the end of this battle with that mustache joke at the very end when she kind of finally broke character and she was like, that's a joke on him.
Yeah.
And that was a fun way to put a stamp on the battle, was by showing a different angle to her persona. You know what I mean? Giving a little bit more energy for the first time that at least I've seen. You don't really see that type of shit from her. And it was just a nice little punch at the very end of it.
And you're right, it's different because it's like it's a fact check, but it's still rolling with it. Because she's like, you can't hurt me. That's a roast on him. You know, just like,
it's like we were talking about earlier, there's a time and a place to fact check or to rebut or to try and no but to somebody's joke. And that's where you do it, is at the very end when you just bring a little bit more energy into the very last. It's like a fighter at the end of a round. You put your arms up whether you think you lost or not. You just give a little bit more oomph, and you make the judges believe that you put a little bit extra in.
And Thomas from Dallas did that too with the Creed callback, where he was just like, and Creed fucking rocks. You know what I mean? Because they said, like, you look like you got CTE from headbanging too much to Creed. And then he didn't fact check it. He waited till he had the crowd on his side. And at that point, same thing with Shalaka. It's the end of the battle. And she's not going to be like, do some weird yes, and. She did a no, but that was very... You're right. It was a very different style to do it, but it was the appropriate time because it was like, come on, of course I can grow a bigger mustache than this guy. I'm more masculine. And, you know, and she had that great joke about he's the person that bisexuals, whatever that was, that named their gender, whatever. I can't remember the joke, but it was a very good one, Shalaka.
She was the person that somebody who is bisexual sleeps with before they choose a gender.
There it is. Yeah. Great joke.
Great opening joke, too.
My God.
Banger.
Anyway.
Fantastic. I mean, she's just incredible. She's incredible.
This whole episode was incredible. And again, it's about research. A lot of good research was done throughout this with a lot of the battlers. Please, if you're watching this, you want to be a roast battler, do all these things. Research your opponent. Get to know him. DeHerm's a professional. Yeah, if you want to be like DeHerm, maybe you can follow that. A lot of guys don't want to really learn too much about their person. They just want to go in with just whatever surface knowledge they have of that person. That's fine. But usually a better battle that plays on this countdown is if you do some research, you really write the joke, you figure out a solid up top premise, maybe a reference or not, but then use that reference to carry you into the punchline. Don't make the reference the punchline, because if they don't know the reference, well, now you just fucking fell out of a 7-story fucking building, and there's no safety in it, player.
There's gonna be no parachute for that. I mean, I'm really impressed. This was a great lineup, top to bottom. these were all great battles. Really, there was not a dud. What a great lineup. I mean, super impressed. This was really, really awesome, guys.
Yes, some old faces, some new faces. Shalaka, always love seeing you. Go check out the Hardlines podcast that Roast Battle UK puts out with Drew Stern. And go vote for your All-Star. I know you guys love this show. I've met a lot of you internationally now, so I know that this thing is blowing up. I know we get a lot of hate sometimes in the comments being like, this shit's over. It's not, man. If anything, it's only spreading like gremlins.
Just watch this episode.
And everybody we met this weekend from Nashville to, I mean, people are, this is a destination people now. People are coming to see this thing from all over the world. So we love our fans. Thank you guys for doing this. We couldn't do it without you. We couldn't have a show. So you guys always supporting us, always subscribing. But go to roastbattle.nyc to vote for your favorite roast battler to see if they become an all-star this season. We might have some new ones. Might be the same guys we had last year. It's up to you. The vote's in your hands. One more time for my guys, Cody Gidley from 1-900 America on Mondays. My man, Off-Screen Channing, who's now on-screen from the Haters Podcast. Those are on Mondays. If it's not a Haters Week, it's a 1-800 America Week. If it's not a 1-800 America Week, it's a Haters Week. You're going to see both these handsome fellas. Subjective. Any Monday that we're here on the Roast Battle Network. This is YouTube. We have a lot of fun. I'll post the points standings and 8 through 10 after this. Let me get to it, guys. I just got back home. I apologize, but I'll knock all that stuff out before the end of the day. Thank you, guys. Man, we can't do this stuff without you every fucking Tuesday. What do we got? What do we need? Oh, yeah, Stoned. That's it, man. Wow.